I was ready. You don't look ready.
Can you re-record this part and delete that
Well,
video
you said
forever?
never to delete anything.
That's not what I meant. Hello, my name is Alyza, and I read quite frequently, and so I decided that this year would probably be no different. And so I'm going to do monthly book reviews every month for the year of 2020, and I'm excited to see how this goes. So basically I'm just going to rambly talk on and on about books that I've read. And that was really rambly already. So the first book I read was the Portable Poe. It was edited by Philip Van Doornstern. And first of all, I'd like to talk about the title of this book, because this is the Portable Poe. What is the non-Portable Poe like? Like, I'd like to see the non-portable version of the Portable Poe, because this book is a whopping 664 pages long. If there's a non-Portable Poe, then what is it? Is it like 12 volumes of everything Poe thought? Because that would be ridiculous. So this is a school book, and I was not supposed to read all of it, only parts of it, but I read a little bit more than I was supposed to for the sake of this. But I didn't read the whole thing. Please don't judge me. Basically, Poe, if you don't know anything about him, he was born... When was he born? He was born in 1809, which was a dark time in a lot of ways, especially dark for Poe. And he was orphaned, and so he was adopted, and his stepdad didn't like him. He basically ran away to college when he was like 17, and then he got married to his cousin. I'm not kidding, you can't make this stuff up. He got married to his cousin and lived then, and she was really young too. She was like 13 or 14. And then he lived with her and her mom. She died. She got really sick and died several years after they got married. And then he had a lot of problems with alcohol, just being depressed and wanting to die. And so he was a struggling writer all of his life. He really never saw success. And I think that if you are ever reading a large amount of Poe that it isn't for school, then you need to worry about yourself, because this man is dark. I'll see you. You're distracting. Okay, you read about his poems, but you don't read his short stories as much, and they're pretty interesting. There's one in which this guy's, it's like a mystery, and this guy's name is like backwards, and he went missing, and something about morphine and going into the woods. There's a lot of weird stuff in Poe. And there's also a lot of things that just don't make sense. In one of his letters he wrote, this makes no sense. What we call death is painful metamorphosis. The stars are the habitations of rudimental beings. But for the necessity of rudimental life, there would have been no worlds. At death, the worm is the butterfly, still material, but of a matter unrecognized by our organs. Recognized occasionally perhaps by the sleepwalker directly, without organs, through mesmeric medium. Thus, a sleepwalker may see ghosts. It's weird! It's weird stuff! This man makes no sense. And also, if you'll notice, it's poems. Poe wrote poems.
Oh.
For as much as I hated the book about Poe because it's just depressing, I love Ender's Game, and I love the way that Orson Scott Card writes about Ender. In the majority of this book, Ender is 6 years old, and it's set in this world where aliens are basically attacking Earth. And aliens are attacking the Earth, and I'm stuck on that. What else was I gonna say about that? Aliens are attacking Earth.
You said that 20 times.
I know. And it's just really interesting. I would highly recommend reading Ender's Game. It's really interesting. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about it. So yeah, it's really, really fascinating, and it was an enjoyable read. And And last but not least, I don't have enough energy in this whole video. I'm just talking like so monochromatic.
Like a normal human.
It's not very exciting. I want this video to be exciting. I want to get people excited to read books.
After
People
we're done
should be
with
excited
this
to read
one,
books.
I'm going to do one pretending to be you. Just for kicks, because I really want to.
You should. But no, I want people to be excited to read books. Like, it's so enjoyable and it's just fun. So I should be more excited.
You're like, Poe is ugly and horrid, and then you just rant on about how weird and dark this man was.
Well, he is. He married his cousin who was 13.
When
That's
he was
weird.
17?
No, he was like 25 or something.
Ew.
Yeah. You
And
want
they-
to talk about weird age differences?
Yeah.
He was weird. I should rant about him.
Yeah,
He was
'cause
an
you said-
educated person, and he was such a loser. Like,
We better go on to the
and
next
for all
book,
the
so
things
we're
he
not-
published, he could have he could have written something of quality, but he really didn't. It's just lame. Okay, where was I going with this? I was just rambling about Poe again. This is most of this video. Okay. I'm
You're
gonna
like,
have to
how
edit
about we
a
talk
lot of
about Poe for 11 minutes?
this. Has it been 11 minutes?
Yes. How about we add a llama?
You can see that?
No. But it's there.
Llama says, read books. Mostly not Poe. Because, don't. Okay, the last book I read. See, ooh, I just. See,
All over you. It's all down your leg.
Okay. We're going to finish this before I clean the pee mess off myself. At least it wasn't too hot. I mean, it's only mildly scalding. Okay.
Alright, we start with the Outlander part so we can edit all of this out.
Okay, this video is like 30 minutes long right now. Is it 30 minutes long?
Well,
how long is it? It's 12
12.
minutes? It feels like 30.
Okay, go on.
away, Sarah. Okay. At least it's real, you know? This is authentic.
Well,
So this is Outliers. I've accomplished none of what I intended to do. which is
Dude,
concisely
stay on track.
explaining these books. I can't. Were you blowing a hairdryer while I'm trying to record? This is unacceptable. Alright, okay.
after this, we're totally doing.
So much of this footage is just trash.
And my
And
camera's
it's
dead.
mostly my fault. Your camera's dead?
Yeah,
Are you
'cause
for real?
we've been doing this for like ever.
Okay. Do we have more time?
No, it's flashing red.
Okay, this is Outliers. It's a book I read. It's really good. You should read it. Do we have more time? Can I talk more?
A little bit.
Okay. It's by Malcolm Gladwell. He basically tries to explain why people are successful and why people aren't successful, and it boils down to a person's culture, the time they're living in, and what exactly is going on. And so there's a lot of things that factor into something that makes a person successful. Are we done now?
Yes.
Yes, we're done. Okay, thank you for watching. This has been me rambling on for a ridiculously long amount of time about pretty much nothing. I didn't do
16
anything
minutes.
I really intended to do, but I spilled tea on myself and I laughed a lot, so successful.
And goodbye.
Also, this llama is my favorite llama. And you should tell me what I should name him down below in the comments.
Nobody's gonna
Yo.
see this part, please. She has a llama cup, a llama, two other llamas.
Llama. Okay, this is
He
so
has
bad.
an obsession. Ah!